Martinelli, Merino, Bukayo Saka. Martinelli, Merino, Bukayo Saka. Don't blame me. I'm trying to wax my own song for this trail. They were awesome. On the night when Arsenal was supposed to take Fulham to the cleaners, and they did it in grand style. Even though it was a night of mixed feeling where we had issues with some of our key players. This is the Arsenal fans beat, brought to you by Arsenal fans globally. Nene, what do you have to say about the performance of the Gunners?
Excellent. Our front shoe showed up yesterday. That was massive, immense. Martinelli played very well.
For the first time.
Yes, he did play well, and although it wasn't his best match, he hasn't been at his best form. But yesterday
a very long time, yeah. But
yesterday he showed up. He was there running. He made few blunders, but he did show up. He stepped up yesterday. Waneri also did his best, provided an assist, same as Martinelli. As Starboy returns, that is the highlight of yesterday.
Yeah.
He turns.
The way he took his chance was just
exactly. It's like he never left.
Yeah.
He's back at it again. Where he stopped, he picked up. I just don't want to get carried away by saying that maybe he's fully back because we haven't seen much of him yet.
Right.
But with that performance yesterday,
I think the goal gives him the confidence that look, I'm back and I'm doing what I'm used to.
Absolutely. Yeah. And he wins an incredible ball yesterday as well while I was watching the match, and he made 2-3 warnings. He played very well. You could
see the fear of Bukayo. At the moment he stepped onto that pitch, Robinson got close to him, trying to cluster him, trying to wrestle him. That's what we're used to. And you could see the confidence. The other guy is like, okay, guy, you back, eh? So let's do this.
Look at the churches. After Saka came in, like 3-4 minutes, you start seeing the Arsenal we haven't been seeing. The positioning of the players, the ball, the way they pass the ball, it was beautiful to watch. That is to show that, you know, when we lost Odegaard, we thought that he's the best player of the team and he's out. But honestly, Saka carries Arsenal. Him being back yesterday, you see everything is back. And when he scored the goal, you see the entire squad. Everybody was so happy.
And the most
unique
thing is him running towards the bench to go and say thank you to everyone that has contributed to his return back on pitch. That's sublime. It shows how much love that transcends within this Arsenal team.
Absolutely.
You know, you could see the unity. Especially, look, it was awesome. Like you're saying, it gives me memories of when Thierry Henry returned to Arsenal against Sunderland, and everybody was like, wow, Thierry Henry is back. The entire stadium stood at love for him. And that was exactly what we experienced yesterday.
That was the same when Saka was in the sideline. Even us that were watching game at Chicken Town, you see every Arsenal fans, so we are happy and clapping, and so some United fans were envying and saying, this is back. I just pray they just give him a little knock for him to go back. Because
you call them the Babele people.
Exactly. It's a threat. He showed up again. He played very well, although not as the Saka we know.
No, he's taking his time to touch, to make his touches and all that. But because that is very important.
The goal from him and the goal from Mikel Merino as well. You know, Mikel Merino deserves praises, honestly. He has been showing up. He scored big goals, like goals that are needed. Look against for Spain. He showed up, and against Chelsea again. He stood up, and today again it's like 3 goals in 3 matches as a striker. He has been really, really good, honestly. He didn't really get into the squad when he came in. It wasn't really as he is now.
No, but truth be said, I cannot put any form of blame on Mikel Merino. You're not a striker. You're somebody that I call you an emergency striker.
Yeah.
You understand? You're an emergency striker and you're doing a yeoman's job for the team. So even if he flaws his lines as a striker, I'm not going to take him to the
he's not flopping.
But he's scoring big goals, important goals in big games. And that is the most important thing.
Yeah.
But the thing that took away the beautiful victory over Fulham yesterday was seeing 2 key players trudging off the pitch. We saw Gabriel Magalhaes. He's a hard-fighting player. He hardly leaves the pitch. For him to shake his head and say, no, I just hope the hamstring, by the time the medical team, they assess him, that we're going to come out with a better report.
I just hope
and for Timber also, I just feel Timber. I think Timber's zone has to do with cramp or whatever, or the
Yeah, I
knee. I
think
don't know.
Timber's one is not quite serious. He was just eating the
The
knee, and I
knee.
don't think it's quite
So
serious.
let's just
My
hope that.
worry is for
You see,
Gabby.
that was what I was saying the last time. I said, look, we need to play more. But this guy, Ben White, too, is also injured. You know,
Ben White is
it's
out.
nothing a
I'm sure
niggling,
yesterday.
nothing a niggling injury.
Yes, I'm sure yesterday, if he wasn't out, they should have been in when Gabby was out. But
True.
unfortunately, Ben is out again, and Tomiyasu, he has been out since.
Yeah, Tomiyasu is a long
Yeah,
time. He had a recurrent injury, and
yeah.
we hope that these guys are going to be
We,
back.
we we really need Gabriel in that game against
We
Real
hope
Madrid. We
Gabriel
really need.
Magalhaes, you are a Trojan. You are a
Who is going to
Trojan.
hold up Mbappe?
You see the problem I have with this young man. What's his name?
Kylian.
Kivio. He cost that goal.
Yeah, it was a
You
bit
saw the
blunder.
young man. Miles is not in his position and he's returning. All you needed to do was run towards the attacker. Rather, he was trudging backwards.
And it almost cost us another goal.
That's what I'm telling you.
You are playing with the defender. You have the ball with you. Cross the ball to somebody else. He was holding the ball until the striker win the ball, and that almost cost
Yes,
us.
all you needed to do, you see.
You already touched the ball.
Yes,
just pass the ball.
It doesn't pass.
Ball.
Just put your body, because we know Adama Traore is bulky,
Yeah.
is heavy, and is slippery too. So all you need to do is just step into his front, and he will push you. You win a foul. Simple.
In
That
last
guy,
experience, maybe it's because of City.
I just hope Califiori comes back.
I hope so too.
You know.
But anyways,
it was a sweet victory for the Gunners. Yeah. We went there, we did the job, and we got it. You know, I saw Riot. Riot was so upset that he conceded that goal. But that's one of those things in the game. And it was good that they conceded, and at the end of the day, they're going to learn their lessons from that, because they don't need to lose concentration.
That goal was just a little bit blunder.
Yeah, it was also a deflection from Saliba, because Kivio, he had to leave his position to come and help Kivio. If Kivio had attracted going towards that attacker, you would have seen Skelly going to replace him in his position, but rather he was tracking back. How can you track back and allow the guy to come into the box?
Running in, come this way to block the man. What he was doing, he was going to maintain position, and you know Skelly is out of position. What happens to getting it back?
But you know Mikel, and Mikel always has his way. Mikel said that whenever what's it called? Whenever you call Kivio to do anything, that he's always doing the job. Now, what do you think that Mikel should do going forward in the next match against Everton on Saturday?
Let's just hope Timber gets back, because if not, we are seeing parts where we do not want to see. And the situation with Kyria, I don't really know how he's going to manage that, because Benny is out, Calafiori is out. Like, the options are in there. I don't know whether Zini can play in as central defender, but I'm not sure
Zini
about that. He only can play as a left winger.
But I'm sure Calafiori should be back.
It's crazy.
It's a knock that he had, so it's not a serious injury. He should be back.
I know, but I just hope that these people get back, especially Timber and Gabby. We need them for Real Madrid. If we do not have them, it's game over for us. We really need them in that defense.
Okay, talking about game over, on Saturday, Arsenal will be coming up against Everton at Goodison Park. Arsenal have played against Everton 64 times, nicking 41 victories over Everton's 12. And both sides have shared 11 draws. And this match happens to be a match that is a key match for Arsenal again, if they need to put their nose on the title race. Because anything can happen in the Premier League. You never can tell what's going to happen.
Exactly.
Possibly, Liverpool start dropping points, but you need to be consistent on the race in winning your games. Now, this is a game that I see David Moyes is not going to take it easy.
Oh.
He's going to come out flying with the likes of Dakore, Tarkowski, Braithwaite, and the likes of them. And they also have a formidable goalkeeper in Pickford. And the last time that we defeated, I thought we defeated by a lone goal. Pickford was very good at this job. And now we are going to Goodison Park. And this is going to be another one that is going to be a test of what we can do going forward, especially looking at that the following week we'll be playing against Real Madrid. Looking at this match, if you want to select your team based on the current position of Arsenal players, considering the fact that we've got some couple of injuries, what would your lineup look like?
It's crazy, but honestly, I think I'm going to use the match against Everton as I don't know how to put
As a
it in,
test
but as a
case,
test case to see whether or not we got what it takes to face Real Madrid. Because if we flop against Everton, then we are not going to do anything against Madrid. It's a good thing though. Our front line from yesterday, what I saw yesterday, they are starting to get it. It's only that the defense is crumbling. Saliba wasn't at his
at
best,
his
same
best.
as
No,
Miles.
I think the moment Magalhaes got injured,
Yeah,
he was not that solidity. He lost a
exactly.
bit of it.
The same as Miles. The confidence level of him reduced more because you know Gabriel cover up for
Cover
him.
for him, right?
Especially because Miles is going
Going
forward most
forward,
of the
right?
time. So Gabriel is the one stooding up for him
For
and
him.
cover for him until he comes back. But yesterday when Gabriel was missing, we see him flopping a bit, same as Saliba. But it's going to be tricky though, like looking at the options that we have, worrying about Timber and Gabby. We don't know whether they'll be available. I don't really I don't really know how to put this line up, but let's see. My
As a coach, you must be ready
it's
to face
difficult.
every
They aren't
situation.
players.
Yeah,
You know, Arsenal.
you should be ready to face
Yeah,
any
but
situation.
Arsenal have been putting us in a very tight spot this season
You wouldn't blame
with a
them.
limited amount of players. They have been really been on a tight
Either
spot.
we have injury in the midfield or we have injury in
Up
the
front,
defense
now it's
or
the
the attack.
defense. It's crazy. I'm going with David Villa at number one. They need to give him that number one. He has been immense. Raya, same party as a right defender because we are not sure about Timber. So it just have to be party, nobody else. Kylian and Saliba partnership and Lewis Kelly. Number six, I'm going with Declan Rice. Zini as a number, Zini and Odegaard playing together as a number eight, number 10, Odegaard, Zini 8, Odegaard 10. My guy Deck 6, and I'm looking at Martinelli Trossard. I'm going with Martinelli.
Is it because of the injuries that you're confused? You don't know?
Yes, because you don't know who's going, who should use here, who should use here. Crazy, our team is in a very tight spot. But I'm going with Martinelli. Looking at his performance yesterday, he played very well, and I don't want to start Saka. I'm going with Waneri to start, and Saka can
So
come
we'll keep
in the
giving
second.
him some
And
couple
of
of
course,
minutes. Where's
our
the
striker, Mikel,
Merino?
the man of the moment, alongside Starboy Saka. So I'm going with Waneri, Raya, Pate, Gabriel, Saliba, and Kiwior, and Luis Kelly, Declan Rice, Odegaard, and Zini in the midfield. Then our front three, Martinelli, Mikel Merino, and Waneri.
Okay. So what would be your scoreline prediction?
It's a tight
Or you don't want to
game.
score goals in this
No, we
match?
are going to score. It will be a tight game, a really, really tight game. But it's going to be a 2-1 win for the Arsenal. Arsenal is going to win with 2-1. And our goal scorers, Merino and Waneri.
Okay.
Waneri has to, give the manager something to say, you know what, I can't bench this boy no matter what. So it needs to make a statement. And I think that's the best match. I don't know how Mikel is going to do it, but it needs to find a way for Waneri to be starting. The boy has been brilliant.
Talking about Mikel is going back to Goodison Park, the club side he played for a couple of years before crossing the divide to North London. But this is a match that we need immensely in order to show up that we're really interested in keeping our title hopes alive. Although for me, I feel that the title hope is over, but you never can tell in the English Premier League. Anything is possible. So consistency is the key. Going forward, I am believing that Arsenal is going to notch this. In as much as our defense is shaky.
When you said notched it, I thought you said we are going to win the league. I already made my face like
no. I already said that. Win the league, no. I think we're going to notch a victory in this game, and I'm looking at a 3-1 victory for Arsenal.
Wow, that's a lot
3-1
of
victory.
goal.
3-1 victory because our defense, we're not going to have that solidity, because even if Magalhaes is good enough to play that game, I think they want to rest him
Yeah.
for all important match against
Mhm.
Real Madrid. So 3-1 is my scoreline, and I'm looking at players like Martinelli will score,
Okay.
Waneri will score, Mikel
Mm.
Merino will score.
Mm.
And I believe that Everton they're not going to score from open play. It's going to be a penalty. They're going to score from penalty. And talk about prediction. Give it to Nene. Give it to her. A round of applause for her.
I am normally
yes!
not good at it, but I was smoking.
First time she became the Nostradamus of our time. She predicted that Arsenal was going to defeat Fulham by 2-1. I just remembered that now. And 2-1. Arsenal defeated Fulham by 2-1. So,
Yeah.
come on, man.
Yes.
So,
and
guys,
Merino did score.
Yeah, so Merino did score. So, guys, in the comment section, a round of applause for this woman. So, let's hope that this time around that I'm going to take out to the cleaners by winning this prediction this time around.
I'm not sure.
And this is how it's been on this edition of Arsenal Fans Beat. We're so happy that you're here. You're supporting us. The little thing that we're doing in order to put smiles on your face. Show us love, please. Just show us love. It's not going to cost you nothing. Once you just browse through the social media, just remember to click on the notification bell, share, subscribe to the Arsenal Fans Beat. Until then, it is come on, you Gunners.